Dear students, hey there. Welcome to today's Campus Safety Mini Class. I'm from the Campus Safety Center, and today we're going to dive into some super important safety tips that will help you feel secure and relaxed while living your best campus life. First things first, safety is our #1 priority. Whether you're strolling around campus, cruising on your motorcycle, or living off campus, safety should always be on your radar. Today, we'll break it down into 3 major parts, so you can easily remember and apply these tips. Let's get started. Important reminder, remember this number, 0800-550-995. Please don't dial it casually. Only use it if you find yourself in a situation involving death or imminent danger, or if there are serious injuries, poisonings, disappearances, or personal harm affecting 2 or more people. In those cases, don't hesitate. Call this number immediately. For any other non-emergency issues, like academic or student-related matters, please contact the appropriate departments. But when it's urgent, we're here to help with the emergency hotline. Part 1. Traffic Safety. Now, when we talk about traffic safety, you might think, I've got this. Everyone knows about this stuff, right? Well, here's something that might surprise you. On average, 3.5 university students die in traffic accidents every week across Taiwan. And guess what? 85% of those fatalities are caused by motorcycle accidents. This means that, unfortunately, motorcycles have become the biggest silent killer for college students. So how can we make sure we don't end up in that scary statistic? First, wear that helmet. Let's talk helmets. No matter what kind of scooter or motorcycle you ride, it is absolutely essential to wear a certified safety helmet. There are 4 types to choose from: half coverage, half face, open face, full face. Pick the one that works for you. But remember, always look for the official certification mark from the Bureau of Standards, Metrology, and Inspection. It's there to make sure your helmet does the job. Protect your head. Your safety comes first. Second, what to do if you're in an accident. Hopefully, you never have to use this info, but just in case, if you're involved in an accident, remember these key steps. Stay calm and keep the scene intact. Call 110 and 119 right away. This is vital to make sure everything gets properly handled. If you don't file the report, your insurance might not cover the damages, and that's just a headache you don't need. Also, don't rush into making any agreements with the other party. Wait for the Traffic Accident Preliminary Analysis Report before you proceed. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And here's a big one. Don't forget your insurance. Aside from the mandatory insurance, I highly recommend that you also get optional insurance to boost your coverage. This is a total game changer in case something goes wrong. If you're injured, make sure to get the necessary diagnosis and receipts and turn them in to process your student accident insurance claim smoothly. If you're an international student, don't forget to double-check your insurance details with the International Student Affairs Office to make sure everything's covered. Part 2. Rental Housing Safety. Many students might choose to live off campus, so let's talk about rental housing safety. As we all know, off-campus housing can be a bit more complicated in terms of safety compared to on-campus dorms. Therefore, it's important to do some basic safety checks on your rental property to ensure all safety measures are in place. First, within the first 2 weeks of the semester, remember to complete the online housing registration. This way, your instructor can check in on the safety of your living situation. To fill out the online housing registration, first use the QR code provided earlier to open the online housing registration platform. Your account is your student ID number, and the password is the same as your student portal password. After logging in, click on Housing Registration. Please choose one of the following options: living at home, living at a relative's or friend's house, living in the school dorm, living in off-campus housing. If you choose living in off-campus housing, please fill in your address. If you are living in off-campus housing, you can refer to the Rental Safety Index to check if your residence is safe. Once completed, click Complete and Send. If you haven't finished filling out the form, click Save. It will only save the information, but it has not been submitted to the system yet. In the online housing registration platform, you will find rental property websites and information on rental properties with incomplete safety checks. However, please note that the website is only available in Chinese. If needed, please ask your classmates or teachers for assistance. So, what are the 7 key safety checks for rental housing? 1. Does the building have a shared access control entrance and locking devices? 2. Is there lighting in the parking area? 3. Are fire extinguishers in working condition? 4. Does the water heater meet safety standards? 5. Is there a fire alarm or smoke detector? 6. Are escape routes clear and properly marked? 7. Do you know where the escape routes are and how to use them in an emergency? These questions are directly related to the safety of you, so make sure your rental property has these essential safety features. If you're still unsure, the Campus Safety Center also provides the official Ministry of the Interior rental agreement and offers free fire alarm rentals to give you an extra layer of protection at your rental property. Part 3. Disaster Preparedness Awareness. Taiwan is located on a seismic belt, making earthquakes a common occurrence. According to statistics, there are approximately 20,000 to 40,000 earthquakes detected each year, with 700 to over 2,000 of them being noticeable tremors. Therefore, knowing how to respond to an earthquake is essential knowledge for living safely in Taiwan. The following video, provided by the Keeling City Government Social Affairs Department, demonstrates the 3 steps to survive an earthquake and the essentials of an emergency survival kit. Let's learn how to protect ourselves during an earthquake.
Don't panic. Let me teach you 3 steps to save life in an earthquake. Step 1. Drop. Drop down on your hands and knees. Step 2. Cover. Curl underneath a table or desk for shelter. Step 3. Hold on. Hold down the table with one hand. After the earthquake stopped, take a backpack or something to protect your head. Watch out for possible falling objects from above to avoid injury. The earthquake stopped. We can go to a safe place with emergency backpack. An emergency backpack is a bag filled with essential items that you might need during an emergency. The purpose of the emergency backpack is to make sure you have everything you need to stay safe and comfortable until help arrives. Now, let's see what kind of essential items in an emergency backpack. Usually, we have a kit, water, food, flashlight, whistle, blanket, glove, and anything you might need during emergency.
That's a wrap for our campus safety mini class. We hope you all have a fun, safe, and worry-free time on campus. Stay safe, stay smart, and remember, help is just a call away if you need it. See you next time.